it's Lisa. Hey, we're actually doing our spring junk journal. This is part number 3. And as you can see here, I have some different pictures and some things that I would like to use as the theme, partly of the theme of our spring junk journal that we're doing. And I like to use some of these images. This is kind of the look I'm going for with the colors and things. And so anyways, why don't we go ahead and get started, and I'm going to clear these off so that I can start my lesson here with you guys. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing awesome. This is a lovely, lovely day to do some junk journaling. Okay, now as you guys remember, we put this together last time we were on. We did lesson number 1 was actually constructing the book, and then lesson 2 was binding the book and adding our pages in with our signature, adding our signature actually into it. Okay, well now I got a really fun, easy idea today what we're going to do for our lesson. And first off, I'm going to be using this half of an envelope looking deal. And I'm going to be putting it over these 2 pages, like so. And then we're going to be decorating this on here. So, and I also have an idea for the cover here too. So, okay. So, I do have an idea for this cover here, and I wanted to put this little card here as a pocket. And then we will start our other part that we were going to do over here. So, go ahead and ink it, of course, how we always do. We ink it. And I got these images off of Graphics Fairy, of course. And if you guys aren't part of their premium membership, it is worth doing because it's $9.99 a month, and you get an endless amount of images that you can use to put in your journals. So I'm going to go ahead and put a notch on the top of here. Just like that. I'm going to ink it. And becoming a premium member is just, it's been really awesome. I mean, because you can have so many images you can go through, and I think it's just well worth it, worth the amount. So I'm going to glue this down here. And cover this right here. Put that on. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be really pretty. And then I'm going to make a tag to put in here too. So I'm just going to let that dry. And then over here, I'm going to be adding this. And what I'm thinking about doing is gluing it on the opposite side. It's going to be able to flip out. We've done something similar to this before. So what I want to do is go ahead and put some paper in here to make this kind of like a journaling area for this. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this paper out. Okay, let me use my scissors. Making a mess here. And I'm just going to cover this inside of here with this paper. And let me go ahead and turn it over, and I'm going to trace around it like I normally do. And cut it out like I normally do. Move that out of the way here. And I'm hoping that you guys can see this. And just like so. And I'm going to cut this out. Just like this. This is some of my coffee, yeah, I think this is my coffee dyed paper that I'm going to use for this. And what I did with this when I coffee dyed it, when it was still wet, I got my iron and I seared it with my iron, so it gives it this kind of look. Like that. Okay, now let's see if this is going to be the right size for this. Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, so I want it to be on this side, and then when you open this up, then you have your writing area here. I should put it this way, I suppose. Okay, and I'm going to glue that on real quick here. And you know what I'm going to do instead of that? I think I'm going to go ahead and use my double-sided sticky tape for this. I'm going to go ahead and line up my sticky tape on the inside of, inside of this little envelope card kind of thing I have going on here. Okay, and you want to just, I'm going to come up and cut these off a little bit, making sure that these are nice and to the edge and not over the edge, of course. Okay, cut those off. Then I wanted it, let's see, I wanted to make sure I got it the right way. This opens up and it's going to go just like that. Okay. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to start my tape to hold it down exactly where I want it. Like that. Like so. And then I'm going to peel my tapes. And now what I think I'll do is I'm going to cut off the excess of any extras on the edge, which I see. You know, even though you trace it and you cut around it, it still may not be the same. And you still got to just fine tune it, and it's not a big deal. I kind of enjoy doing it, actually. So, cut this little edge off. I know you may not be able to see exactly how much I'm cutting off, but and it looks different from what I'm seeing, looks different than what you guys see, because you guys are kind of seeing it at a different, further away than what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing it really fine-tuned. so we're going to go ahead and this is going to go on here, and then this, of course, is going to flip out into your writing area, okay? So now on this, I'm going to clip it. Where I want it, and then I'm gonna glue it right here, down on here, and this is where it folds very easily down. That's what I want. Okay, this is gonna be staying permanently like it is, and it's not gonna be opening at all on this side. It's going to all be down on this side. Glue this down. And then this is going to be a tuck spot on this side. It's going to be just a little tuck spot, and then I'm going to add some right on the edges here. Just a little bit up. Okay. Then a little bit up on his side. Turn it a little bit so you can see it. I'm going to put some glue here. Not the whole thing, just half of it. Because you want to be able to slide something in there. Okay. And then, of course, on this side is open, so you can just easily open it up, and it's glued right in there. So, making sure that that's right on the edge. There's a little bit of a gap here, but I think that's going to be okay. I think it's going to be fine. So on here, then we're going to take, this is what I thought I would put on here, would be this really pretty flower picture. Put that on there. I'm going to cut around the edges of it a little bit because it's cut off the white edges because I like it to not have that on there. Alright. That's that. I'm going to ink it with my frayed burlap. Sometimes I use my vintage photo. Sometimes I use vintage photo, sometimes I use frayed burlap. I kind of like the frayed burlap. It's a little bit of a darker color. I like it. I get a little bit better. So I go back and forth with those two. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and I'm only going to glue it. I'm going to mark it because I'm only going to glue this side of it. Okay. And now I glue it. Making sure that I'm gluing past that little line there. So I'm going to go underneath here and here so that I know how far to go up. So I'm going to glue all this down. Just about 3/4 of it. Or more. A lot of it actually, honestly. So, and then I'm going to just gently put this right here. Move it down a little bit, get it centered a little bit better. Okay. Alright, just like that. Okay. And then we can erase these little marks where I eventually wanted it. Okay. Right. So that's our first little opening here. And what I want to put on here, behind here, is this, it's like a bookmark. Or I mean, I'm going to make it into a journaling card. But it's from a card, and I cut it off of a greeting card. And so I want to put some writing paper on the back of it so that you can use this to write on. And, oh, here's the paper I was going to use for this. So, first off, I'm going to ink it. I want to try to make this darker. I'm going to use the back of this and really get it on. I want to make it a little bit of a beige color, an off-white, because I like this would match the book better, and I think it's just too white how it is right now. And so I'm going to go ahead and ink it. Thing. Okay, good. And then I'm going to go around the edges just to make sure I got all the edges. Okay, now let's look and see how it looks in here. See, I like that better. It looks really good. Alright, now this is the paper that I'm going to use to put my lines on the back. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see, cut around what I want here. Okay, I'm going to put it right there, okay. And then I'm going to, of course, draw around it, like I do. That. Cut it out. This is some cardstock that I got, that I printed some images on, and so I'm just going to use this as the paper to put on the back of it from the lines to do some journaling. I know it's loud cutting it. Okay. And then I'm gonna glue it on the back of here. Just glue it right on. And see, it's a little bit bigger than what I was thinking it would be. And let's see, even though I traced it, it's just, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down in here. And I do use the PVA glue for everything because I love it. And then I'm gonna lay it right down on here. Cut the edges a little bit if it's a little bit over, which it looks like it's probably is a little bit. So I'm going to just fine tune and trim the edges. Yes. Okay. And that's a good, this is a really good way of using up your cards, greeting cards that you get. You can make little things like this out of it. And then I'm gonna just slide it right in. I'm not gonna, you know, make a tag out of it or nothing. I'm just gonna slide it in there, and this is the back. So there's your writing area. And it's just gonna slide right in there like that. And then on this side, see, it pops out for your notes. And I picked out this really pretty picture to put on here. I just thought that was so pretty. We'll darken it just a little bit. This is from a card also. This little image is from a card that I just salvage cards and I reuse them into other in my junk journals. So it's pretty cool. All right, now that is going to go right here. I glue that down on there. That was pretty. Okay, just all of these edges here. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to glue that down. Now this, I'm thinking that you might be able to put a little something there. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm going to glue the rest of this little leaf down here so it's not laying around. And I've had this particular image for a long, long time. And I just have not used it. And I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to use this. Okay. And then I was going to make a tuck spot, but I think I'll just leave it, just put it down like this. Okay, and there we have it. There we have our page. So pretty. So it's just like that. So that's our first page of our junk journal, and this is a little space where you can put something. And thinking, why don't we try to put this in there? This is the other part of this here. To put this in here as a kind of as a tag. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off. See if I can fit it in here. Sure can. All right, now, and then look at, you can open it up and have this as a journaling spot. That is really cool. So I think what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to cut the corners a little bit. Where's this small little thing here? Remember when I showed you guys how I did this with the credit card thing? I'm going to use one of these to use as my corner. on here. So you just line it up, and you can either trim it or you can, draw it on. I'm gonna just trim it, turn it over, and put this on the other corner, like that. Trim it. And look at, you got a cute little tag. Cute little tag. Let's see about that. Okay. And then this is just gonna, this is for your notes. Put your any kind of thing on there that you'd want to save. I think if I put a ribbon through here, it probably would be fine. Let's do that. Like that. Let's ink it. Okay, it's looking out pretty good. Looks pretty. Let me see something up here. I have these really pretty little cutout. Let's see if this. I want to just look at something real quick and see what I think of it. I might put 2 tags in here. I'm not sure yet. Okay, and now we want to put some type of ribbon on the top of it. Okay, I'm looking over here to see what I can find, and I'm seeing some ribbon that we can use. Let me look over here real quick. Let's see. Maybe some of this pink, the pink rickrack. We'll put that through for a little tag. So cut some of that off. Put this through the hole. And let's just tie it. Let's see how it looks. Let's see if I'll tie the bow. Maybe if I can get it to go in a bow. Okay, there we go. It's cute. And then you open it up and do your writing. That's very cute. Okay, and I might add some more to this sometime down the road. I don't know, because it looks kind of a little bit plain, this tag, but I think it'll be fine. All right, and then this, so this opens up. See, you can do your journaling, and this is an area where I might put a pocket on here maybe. Let's see. I have one of these. This is one I made this out of some of that Sela meal bags, and I made this little pocket and I zigzagged around it, and I might put it in here. I might set it right here so that when you open it up, and I could put a tag or something in this at another time. But let's just glue that down. I think that's kind of interesting. I think there's some interest to it. So. And of course, if this video does go over, which I'm hoping it won't, it will be continued on the next video. This is video number 3. I'm going to glue that down, just like that. It's going to take some time to glue, but you know how that is. And then I'm thinking about one of my this is one of the cards that I made, one of the tag that I made, and I'm thinking about if I put the tag right in this pocket. I know it's not dry yet, but I just wanted to look and see what we could do. And then add a bow to that or something like that. And then that just goes over. And open it up, and there's your little tag that fits in there. All right, and I might change that. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of in knots. Okay, so look what we did today. Okay, guys. Well, that is the end of our session number 3, which is really the starting of decorating this book. And so anyway, guys, you guys make sure you stay tuned for all of the sessions that we're going to be doing with this, and watch every day or every other day and see exactly how we're doing these. And so hope this has inspired you guys, and hope you guys give it a try. And so anyway, for now, that's it for today, and I will see you again either tomorrow or the next day. Okay, thanks. Bye!